All right. Hey guys, I want to welcome you guys to our team call. I got this. Let me make sure. I got this recording, so anybody that couldn't be on today, we'll be able to share it with them, get them connected with what we're doing, what's new and exciting. If you're on this call and you're at Summit, I might be calling you out today. Get you out of your comfort zone a little bit, so be prepared for that, and please don't run away right now. So as many of you guys know, we just got back from Coach Summit last week, month. It seems like a year ago, like so much went on in that week, but we're super excited, super motivated coming back. And I love what Carl said on the National Wake Up Call. He's like, some people want to come back and get settled in and just be there. But he says, no, I'm going to run with this momentum of what we have. It's awesome. Size came out. As you guys know, Beachbody Performance line launched yesterday as well. So we have the supplement line out. We have the Beachbody Performance, all those supplements. There's different packages. You can go in and check them out in your Coach Online office. There's also the Size that came out, the dance program. And I believe that's going to be a game changer. Like, I'm honestly doing Body Beast round 2, but we've committed to doing 3 days of a week of the dance with the kids. And I even told my kids for fun, like, they don't have kid-size shirts at Team Beachbody, but I told them if they do 3 days a week of Size with us, that we'll get them a Size tank top when they graduate with us. So I think it's a great way to involve families in getting active and fit. Anybody that's fallen off the wagon or thought their workout was too hard, I think this is a great way for them to get started. And I think the best way to promote it is to get your silly self out there doing those moves. Honestly, I woke my daughters up last night. I was laying down with them after I read a story, putting them to sleep, and I saw Jay Teague's video, and I snorted out loud. It was so awesome, and it has like 3,000 views today. And it was this day one of Size. He gets out there and he's doing his thing, and I mean, he slaps the floor on one of the moves, and I just it had me, man. And if I didn't know anything about Beachbody, I'd be like, this guy's having fun. Like, that would be fun to try out. So I think it's a great program to get people started on, a great program for you to have fun and get yourself out there, get your personality out there. None of us can dance, so we'll just admit it right now, except for Jenny. She was a professional dancer, but none of us can dance. So I think it's a great way for us to learn a new skill, get out of our comfort zones, become confident in who we are, and just being ourselves, and then introducing it to other people as well. So the first thing I want to do right now, I'm going to do some screen sharing today. Actually, I'm going to wait before I go there. While we're still on Summit in these announcements, and I'm totally going to go I'm just going to pick somebody here. Give me a second. I'm scrolling through. The first one I see, Brittany Morris. You got chosen. Could you share with us real quick what you thought about Summit and why you would recommend going next year and getting on the wait list? I just unmuted you, so.
Yeah. Well, this is my first Summit, and I didn't really know what to expect. I went, didn't know a single person, and I just had so many takeaways, so many aha moments that I'm already signed up to go again next year, and 4 of my coaches as well. So it was an amazing experience, and you'd be silly to miss it.
Awesome. Thank you. And I know, and just so you guys know how important it is, and there's many of the coaches on here that were at Summit with us. I talked about it before we went to Summit, but it's like playing Mario Kart when we were younger. It's like getting in that fast lane with the little things on it. That's what Summit does for your business. I have a specific example. I don't think they're on here. We have Ingrid Ziegler and her husband. Ingrid's been a coach with me for 2 years. She hadn't signed a coach yet at all in 2 years. She has a few customers. She's hit Success Club once in a while. But she brought her husband with her, and he's a competitive biker. And now he's like 8 times more motivated than she ever was in like making all these goals and plans, and they're going to do this together. And she never had that support from him before. So she didn't really have much time to put in the business because he didn't understand what the Facebook thing was that he was doing. So it's a powerful thing when you go to Summit. That's what Summit will do for you. You know, those 2 years now, and in the first week that she's been back, she signed her first coach in 1 week. And that was from her experience at Summit. So I know that that's how it is with everybody else that's been at Summit. So I'm going to talk about it every single week briefly about getting registered for Summit. They had 25,000 spots available, and they actually sold all 25,000 tickets in the first week. So like on your Coach Online office, it says Coach Summit is sold out. But what it is there's a wait list. Get on the wait list. They'll open it up later. What that means is they just have to figure out how to make the workshops bigger, how to make more hotels and all that stuff available. So get on the wait list right now. If you're serious about building a business and you want to build a business, you need to be at Summit next year. And I always say if you don't commit to Summit, it's like you're not serious, because you're like, it's the biggest event that we always talk about. But if you're not willing to decide to go next year, you're not really going to do the activity to build a business in the next year that, to be at Summit. So make that decision now. Go get registered for it. It's www.coachsummit2016.com. So I'm going to share my screen really quick and talk about the next event that I want you guys to really be focused on and why you should be there. 1 second. Share screen. It's going to take me just half a second. Well, maybe more than half a second. Okay, here we go. Let me get into my coach office right here. So I'm going to show you here in the coach office. This weekend is a Super Saturday event. So what you want to do is go to your coach office, and you can go to news and training right here. Go down to events. And then in the events, you're going to see corporate events. If you guys can see my screen, local events, and Super Saturday. Click Super Saturday right here. It's going to explain what Super Saturday is. I'll give you my taste on it. But right here, you can click Super Saturday event facts, how to host a Super Saturday, how to promote it. And there's going to be a button right here, view interactive map of current listed events. So if you click this, you're going to be able to see where the closest Super Saturday is to you. So right here, you'll be able to see where all the corporate team is going: Puerto Rico, New York, Miami, Indianapolis, Portland, Dallas. So there's a list of where the corporate team is going. And then down here, you'll be able to see, okay, that's just the corporate list. If you go right, there's a link. If anybody sees it, help me out. Okay. Give me 1 second. View interactive map, event. Oh, location. Super Saturday events. We're going to find it together. And I don't know why I can't find it. Okay. Give me 1 second. Look at this. You don't have to know everything to be able to lead your team call. We figure it out as we go. It should be right here. Give me 1 second. We'll go back to it. Super Saturday events. That's not the one I want. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to start.
The event listing there, Scotty?
Yeah, for some reason I'm not seeing it.
I think when you went back to the map, then you can click on the little icons on the map.
Oh, is it right there? Let's go back to that map right here. They changed it this time.
Can you click on the map?
Oh, right there. There it is.
You can zoom in.
So you can zoom in on this map and be able to find where your event is. And look, if you look at that map, it's everywhere. So I'll just click. So you'll be able to zoom in with that, and you'll be able to see exactly if there's one close to you. And most likely, I'm going to guarantee there's going to be one within like at least 5 hours at the most. I'm pretty sure you can find one within 3 hours, and a lot of you guys will have one in your hometown. But I'm gonna show you like just my experience. I've never missed a Super Saturday before, and I'm gonna tell you guys my experience about my first Super Saturday. So I remember I had my first 3 coaches, and we were doing a local workout, like a fit club together, and I was there, and I had these first 3 coaches, a brand new coach, and one of them asked me at fit club, they're like, "Hey, are we gonna do a Super Saturday event?" And like, I'm this brand new coach, and I'm like, "Yes, we're gonna do a Super Saturday. It's going to be super fun." And I was like, "I'll let you know all the details next week." So I totally went home and like Googled what is Super Saturday, because I had no idea. And there was none in our town. There was one in Boise, 5 hours away. And so what I did is there's a little button on the page previous right here. I just clicked on the button where it says register, host a Super Saturday event. I put my name and I hosted one. And all they did was send me the info and what I'm supposed to do in the Super, like an outline of what I was supposed to do. And we did a Super Saturday with just our little group. And from there, it's grown, over the past 4 years. But I had a chance with Brigida Linford and a few other coaches. Anna Zobel, she's a Star Diamond coach. She came. I believe Mindy Rose was there. She's a Star Diamond. And we all drove 5 hours over to Boise to a Super Saturday event. And it completely changed our business. We met some of the founding coaches. We met coaches that have been doing it for 4 or 5 years, and we were these newbies. And just meeting those coaches helped us realize and have some aha moments, kind of like Brittany said she had at Summit, of that this was possible for us as well, that they were no different than us. And then, of course, the training was excellent and awesome training. So I want to challenge you guys to go to your local Super Saturday, to go find it. So that's where you find it. And thanks again, Terry, for pointing that out for me, that map. So you guys didn't have to watch me for 5 minutes turn red and try to figure stuff out and get all fluttered. So I want you guys to go to your Super Saturday event. It's going to be super powerful for you. The most important things I believe you can do as a coach, aside from the 3 vital behaviors, is get to events. And the events that are available for you are those quarterly Super Saturdays and also the Summit. So get registered for Summit. I would do whatever it takes to go to Super Saturday. Get a babysitter and get yourself there, because it's going to completely change your business as well. It's also that opportunity. You guys have been inviting people. You've been inviting people in private messages. You're talking to people. And this is what people think from the outside. They're like, what is this weird online Facebook cult weird thing that they're doing, right? But when you go to Super Saturday or to Summit and you take pictures with other people, and this event, and you're doing workouts together, they see that it's something real. It's not just something. They think you're making up some weird online thing. That's what it looks like from the outside to someone that hasn't experienced. So when you get to an event, you're around people and you get to post about it, post pictures about it. And I've seen a huge increase in the number of coach signups in our team in just this 1 week. We had the biggest week ever with over 1,200 coaches joining our team this week alone. And that was from Summit, because we had 800 plus coaches at Summit making videos about Summit, talking about Summit, taking pictures at Summit, taking pictures with the trainers, what they're learning. They can feel their passion and energy. And their friends that have been telling them no or ignoring them are now like, okay, what is this thing you're doing? I saw you in Nashville. Like, what is that? And they're joining. So I'm seeing that huge surge on this end, but it comes from being at that event and feeling that energy and talking about it on social media. So thumbs up if I got the point across about Super Saturday. I can't express enough how important it is that you make that decision to get there. And then I did mention in the team page, this is going to be a way different team call than normal. I was going to get a little preachy at the beginning, right? But I want to really just buckle down, and anybody that's on here, I want to get you guys into a team cup. Onto a team cup team, and that we all get registered tonight or at least by tomorrow. So is there anyone in here that's been on a team cup that had a good experience where it helped them? I'm trying to look to see if I've had any of my team cup members on here. Jenny's on. I thought I saw Jenny on. Jenny, I don't know if you can hear this. I know Jenny was on a team cup with me.
I'm here.
Jenny.
Hey.
How have you benefited? What have you seen from a team cup that's helped your business? Just by the way, Jenny's a 1-star diamond coach, Success Club All-Star. She was able to retire from, she was a professional dancer and a personal trainer. Now she just does Beachbody full-time after a year and a half. So Jenny, how has being on a team cup helped you?
Team cups are amazing to really just push your business like 10 times more than you ever have before. When it was my second month as a brand new coach, and I didn't hit Success Club my very first month, and I thought it was completely possible for me. And like, I broke down, like crying, thinking like, I don't even know if I can do this. But then Scotty got me into his team cup the second month of my coaching journey, and I ended up hitting like SC 22 or something. So it was just ridiculous. And I don't even know how that happens, but I think it's just the fact that you're with 4 other people and you guys are trying to hit goals that you can't even believe is possible, and you guys end up doing it, and just that fire builds a momentum that can last you for months and months and months after the team cup. So I think it's definitely beneficial for everyone to join a team cup.
Awesome. Thanks, Jenny. And I put a couple people on the spot already today. I love it. Getting you guys, everybody out of their comfort zones. So team cup is going to be super important. I'm going to tell you guys my experience. I've had great experiences throughout my whole coaching journey with team cups. I've been on every single one. I have a closet full of prizes that I don't know what to do with. I got like there's backpacks. There's like, this is like one of those water backpacks. It's Team Beachbody on it. Like we do like a team cup every 3 times a year, and you earn prizes, which is pretty fun. But better than the prizes is what Jenny said, the momentum you get to build in your business. You challenge yourself. And here's what happened. In my first team cup, I was in the team cup it was right at the end of my first month. So Lindsay Matway put me in her team cup, and I'm going to tell you who was in my team cup, and we'll see if you recognize the names. It was myself, Katie Hefner, and Shay Stanford. So all of us were brand new coaches. We got put in the team cup. And here's the thing. Katie and Shay are both $1 million earners with Beachbody as well 4 years later. What it did for my business is I had those doubts as a new coach. Like I hit Success Club 10 in my first month, and then I got put in the team cup in my second month. And I'm like, I don't know where I'm going to find any more people. Like all of my friends out of my 30 friends that I'm actually friends with on Facebook are already signed up. I hit Success Club 10 my first month. I don't know how I'm going to do that again and again and again. But in the team cup, I was really challenged to get out of my comfort zone, start making videos, putting myself out there and my story out there on Facebook. And I started to connect with people. And in that month, and I'll tell you to this day, because I'm not one of those guys, there's people in the company that hit 160 Success Club points a month. There's people that do that, 100 plus a month. The most points I've ever had in a month was 34. And that was my second month as a coach in the team cup. So even now today, I don't do that. I hit anywhere between 15 and 20 Success Club points on average in a month. But that's the only month I've ever had more than 30 was team cup in my second month. It's the time that I actually invited everybody that I knew I should, that I was afraid to invite in the beginning. You know, like my dentist, my old school teachers, companions from my mission, people from my church, my neighbors, all the people that I was trying to avoid talking to because I thought I'd be judged by them. It's when I invited them. That's when my dad got on Shakeology, which changed his health with an HDL and LDL. So, he completely changed his health because I finally got him in my third month as a coach to get on Shakeology. It's when 3 of my brother-in-laws started using Shakeology and working out. So I really got out there and invited the people that I really should have been inviting in the beginning. And because of that, it created that belief in myself, like, heck, if I can hit 34, I can surely do 10 every month. And so it really set the foundation, the belief in myself that this was possible for me. And if you guys can see that, that we built a friendship with Shay Stanford and Katie Hefner, and we've all built our business to huge businesses with large teams because of that activity. So I want you guys to get in that group. I'll tell you guys another person that was in the team cup with Jenny. When she hit that, she never hit Success Club her first month, hit 22 in her second month, has gone on and never missed Success Club since and is Star Diamond. Another coach that was on that same team cup is Gina Hunter, who's a 3-star diamond and also a Success Club All-Star and never missed Success Club for the past 12 months. So it's a great thing when you get surrounded by people like that. Increases your belief, gets you the momentum, gets you into the activities that will bring you the results long term. So with that being said, I want to talk with you guys. Let's get everybody lined up on a team. I've already formed my team, and I actually had to kick somebody off my team today and get somebody else because he went diamond, and you can only have 1 diamond on a team. So I was totally stoked that he did that. That's my cousin, Brett Miller. He went diamond today, so I had to kick him off my cup team and find somebody else. But what I want to do is, and it'll get a little bit noisy because we'll have to get some you guys unmuting yourself as we work through this. And it's going to be not totally like our normal team calls because we're going to be editing this file and putting teams together right now. Okay, can you guys see my screen? Can I get a thumbs up if you can see it? Can you guys see my screen right now? Okay. Okay, I'm going to get into the team page right here. And if you're already on a team, if you already have a team formed, let's put your names in here anyway so that everybody else that's not on this call can see that we're all getting signed up and on. Because when we all get excited about it and into these team cups, it's going to get other people excited to get on a team as well. So I have my team right here. If you already have a team or are on a team, could you unmute yourself and let us know?
Patty.
Who is that?
Alex.
Alex, are you the team captain or who's your team captain?
No, Greg Cruz.
Okay. Greg Cruz, Alex.
And then I believe it's his brother and his friend Gio, and we need one other person.
Alex,
I
Pedro,
believe we need one more person.
Gio. Okay, Alex, Pedro. Gio. That's Gio Munoz, I'm imagining. Okay, so I'll leave it with 4. If you could talk with your team, Alex, and make sure you guys need one more person.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we're getting one more person.
If you do need one more person?
Yes.
Is there anybody on here that is not on a team yet that wants to be on a team?
I think we were thinking about, I'm not sure if Carolina's on this call.
You guys were together at Summit, Pedro and them. So let's put her on there, and then you guys can reach out to her and get her on your team.
Okay.
Okay. And she's a lifetime diamond, so she'll be the one diamond on your team. And you don't have to have a diamond on your team.
Wait, who is it?
Carolina is a lifetime diamond. So
Okay.
So there's your guys' team. Make sure you guys get registered, whoever's your team captain. And then let's look at, I also have here, I saw Tim on here, Tim Mendoza and Erica. Tim, do you guys still need one more person? Let me see if I can find Tim on this, or Erica. Hey, Erica, I unmuted you. Do you not guys still need one more person on your team?
We do.
Okay, I've got, I put my cousin that went diamond today on your team because he already put his coaches on a team separate. So okay. I put him on your team. He's a recent diamond or diamondess of today. We got you, your husband, Michael, and then you guys still need one more, right? Mm-hmm. Hey, Hollis. Hollis is a brand new coach as this past week. Hollis, do you want to be on their team? Would that be all right with you, Hollis?
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, thanks, guys.
Awesome. Woo! Okay. Hollis is new to Facebook as well. She is super motivated. I talked to her on the phone yesterday, Erica and Tim. So you guys can, make sure you guys get connected on Facebook so you guys can get your team registered.
Okay.
So, yeah. Erica, are you the team leader?
Yes.
Okay, so just make sure you gather all their emails and coach ID numbers, and that's how you get registered.
Okay.
Awesome. Hollis. Okay. This is kind of, we'll make it through this. We'll get everybody registered like this, or get everybody on a team like this. I have Lacey put her name down to be a team captain. I'm going to start.
I already got a team.
Oh, you got your team all put up? Do you know who's on your team right off the bat?
Yeah, I have it right here.
Who is it? I'll type it in here just so we can have an idea.
Okay, it's Ashley Metz.
Okay.
Kathleen Clegg.
Ashley Metz. And then what's next?
Yeah. Kathleen Clegg.
Kathleen. Okay.
So the C, yeah. Christy Hancock.
Is that with a K or C?
With a C. C. Christy.
Hancock, okay.
Hancock. And Jessica Gustafson.
Was that
Gustafson, Gustafson.
okay.
Gustafson.
Gustafson. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. I had down
Okay.
here Nate volunteered to be I saw Nate's on here. Nate, you volunteered to be a team leader as well, right?
I did, and then we loaded up a team with
Who's on your team?
it's Matt, Scott Gutke, Matt Dixon, TJD Meyer,
JD, okay.
and Trina Garcia.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. Awesome. And Scott's your diamond coach on there. And Juliana, I saw you on here, right? Let me check real quick. Yeah, Juliana.
I just updated the document with all of our names on it.
Okay, let me hit save, and then it should show up. Uh-oh. Maybe
Nice.
it didn't go since I had it open.
Probably. It shows it on my side. But we have Marquita Rufus and Mark Roy
Perfect.
and Anthony Lee and Misty Hollingsworth.
Okay, perfect. Misty. I know that because I tried to get Misty today, and she told me she was already on a team.
That's where all the cool kids are.
That's where the cool guys are hanging out. Okay, and then I see Bonita's got a team signed up, and they even got their name, and it's awesome, super size. Okay, so let's start going through this. And I want you guys to know you don't have to be a diamond to lead a team. You do not have to be a diamond to lead a team. The rules are you can only have one diamond. It's so that like a bunch of strong diamond coaches can't team up and crush the team competition. So you can only have one diamond per team. So is there anybody else on here? And I'm going to wait until you volunteer. Is there anyone on here that wants to lead a team? And then we'll put 5 of you together. And if no one says it, I'm going to call you out. Terry, you have a team.
Scotty,
Yes.
Scott, yeah, I was going to say, Scotty, I've got a team already.
Okay, perfect. Terry, who's your team?
I've got Margot,
Okay.
Leah,
Is it Leia?
Leah.
Okay.
And then I've got, so we got Margot, Leah, I'm just looking at my list here. Alicia,
E or I?
Alicia,
Okay.
and Pam.
Pam? Perfect. Awesome. Thanks for leading that, brother.
Yeah.
Okay. Who started to say they would volunteer when we started that?
Oh, that was Lacey, but I wasn't volunteering. I was just saying that Christina Berry needed a team. She asked me about it today, but I told her I already had one full. So.
Okay, Chris, is it?
But
Chris?
I don't think she's on the call.
Okay, I'll put her name and then we'll pick a leader for her team. Christina Berry? Is that how you spell it?
It's with a CH. CHRISTINA.
Is it RRY?
Yes.
Okay, just so that whoever's the team captain can find her on Facebook or tag her.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay, so who on here is not on a team that would lead a team? And really all leading a team involves is registering your team, getting the emails of all your teammates, getting their name, email, and coach ID, getting registered, and then just kind of being the motivator, like pushing each other, saying making sure everybody every day is saying, hey, here's the 3 divided by, are we doing our invites? So who on here would like to lead a team? I'm going to pick some. Brendan Bullock, are you on a team? I'm picking my coaches that I know have been around for a little while. Hey, Brendan, are you on a team yet? I don't think he's on there. Let's see. Okay, Desiree. I'm picking people that were at Summit. Desiree.
I am on a team. I'm just at work right now, so I can't talk.
Oh, that's fine. You're on a team?
But I have one. Yep.
Okay, I'm going to put your name on here just so we can see who the teams are. And then later, could you come into this Team Dynasty file and put it in there? And you don't have to answer. Desiree. Oh, man, I'm like totally having a brain. Okay. Give me a second. Oh, it's not typing. Oh, it's typing on my chat box. Okay, she has a team already. Okay, oh, I see Christina Berry. Let me check if Christina's on here, and then we'll find her some teammates. She volunteered to be a team leader. Okay, so Christina Berry was at Summit. So, one second. Okay. Okay, I have Christina Berry. Let's put, oh, Christina Berry. Totally sorry. I have a coach named Christina Berry. Lacey, is this your coach, Christina Berry, or is this mine? Because I have a coach named Christina Berry, too.
Yeah, Scotty, that's your coach.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I was confused there for a minute. I was like, wait, there's two Christina Berrys. Okay, Anthony. Brendan, if you hear this, I want to chat with you. Jeannie Kirby. Hey, Jeannie, are you there? Listen. Okay, I'm gonna Karen Bolton. Okay, Ken. Hey, Ken, I'm gonna make you a team leader. Ken lives in my block, so he can come over and punch me later. He lives like a street down. So Ken, I'm gonna make you a team leader. And he will be a great team leader. So, okay, now let's, who on here? I'm just gonna go through the list, and can you guys let me know if that's okay? If I say your name and you're, yes, you can come punch me later. If I say your name and you're already on a team, just let me know. Jeannie Kirby. If you're already on a team, please unmute yourself and let me know. I'm going to kind of put teams together like this. I have Jeannie Kirby, and then Joseph. Are you okay to be on that team? Hey, Joseph, I just unmuted. Is it okay if you're on that team?
Sure.
Awesome. I'm going to put you on there. And just to make sure, because is this Joseph Johnson?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I'll put you on here. Let's see. Okay, how many of you guys feel uncomfortable already? Give me a thumbs up. Because that's going to be a good thing. So we need one more person. Is there somebody that wants to volunteer, that wants to be on a team? I'll put Karen Bolton on this team as well.
Okay, Scotty, I'm here.
Okay, awesome. Are you okay to be on that team, or do you want to lead a team, or are you okay being on this one?
No, I'm good with that.
Okay, I'll put you on this team. I'll plan on Ken leading that team. I know he travels a lot to India and stuff, so if he's going to be super busy as well, maybe Jeannie, you guys can have that conversation. If he's a little bit busy, maybe you could take on that role or help co-lead that team.
Sure.
Yeah, awesome.
Thanks.
Make sure that we get that team registered by the end of the month, so that you guys, all your points count for the prizes too. Okay. Are you guys let me stop sharing the screen for just a minute, because I can't see everybody's faces. Are you guys okay with me teaming you guys up like this? Good? Okay. I know it's not a real teaching call on this one, but it's so important that we get you guys on a team. I think this is the best way to make it actually happen. There, I can see you, Ken. I couldn't see how your reaction was when I said you could come punch me in the face. Thumbs up. Is that okay if you lead that team? Thumbs up. Awesome. And you still might come punch me in the face. Okay. I'll just keep it on this screen for a minute so I can see you guys. I'm just scrolling through the participant list to see. Make sure I get everybody.
Hey, Scotty.
Who is this? Yeah,
It's Amanda.
Hey, Amanda. Are you on a team?
No, I'm not on the team yet.
Will you lead one?
Yeah, I'll lead one.
Oh, I love you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Let me share the screen real quick again. And I promise to leave this call with some inspiration as well, because I like you guys to be inspired, but this is I think this is going to be the biggest thing on top of Super Saturday that will create results in your guys' business, and that's what I want for you guys. Amanda, there you go. And let's make sure anybody on this call that's not on the team. Okay, everybody that I can see the name is, John, are you on a team, John?
Yeah, I've got a team put together, Scotty.
Okay, awesome. Ken, Lacey, Mark, Marquita, Michael. Michael's on the team. Misty, Nate, Terry. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 phone callers. I don't want you guys to feel left out. So I don't know. Let me unmute each of you one at a time. I don't know how to get you guys to find out who you guys are, but I want to get you guys on a team. So I just unmuted. Let me unmute all the phones real quick. There's 4 of you guys. Could you, if you're on the phone, could you let us know who you are and we'll put you on a team?
This is Karen Orozco.
Karen. Okay, we're going to put you on a team with Amanda.
Okay.
Orozco. Okay. And then who else is on the phone?
This is Patricia Garcia, but I'm already on a team.
Okay, Patricia's on a team. Okay, we got 2 more. If you're on the phone, let us know who you are and we'll put you on a team. Okay. That's all right. So we'll move forward. So we got everybody. Let me save this document real quick. Amanda, what I'll do is I'll go into if you can't find anybody else, or if you have an idea of somebody you want on your team that's maybe been in one of your new coach mastermind groups or whatever in the past, and you want them on the team, reach out to them, because you can get anybody on the team that you want. But if you need somebody, just let me know, Amanda. And I have a whole new coach group starting, and I have plenty of coaches that I can team up with anybody. Just like Hollis is brand new and she's on here, we got her onto a team. I have about 5 other brand new coaches that signed up in the past couple weeks that I need to get on a team as well. So if you don't have anybody in mind, just shoot me a message and I'll get you their information so you can reach out to them. So, okay, awesome. We got everybody that's on this call onto a team cup. So mission accomplished in that aspect. I want to talk a little bit about sharing our story a little bit. It's one of the things I realized mostly when I sat one-on-one with coaches at Summit, when I got to sit down with them. And it was awesome, by the way. Wasn't it awesome for those of you that I've never met before that got to hang out a little bit? Super cool. I know Mark hung out around with us a lot. So did Marquita. I got to meet Anthony briefly, but he was with his wife a lot of the times. And Jeannie, I got to meet the last night. We stayed out till like 2:30 in the morning, which is like, for me, that doesn't happen. I'm not a night person, but we sat out just talking and time just flew by. So what I realized talking with coaches, not just on our team, but across the network, is that we don't really know how to share our story effectively. We're doing the invite process. We're inviting people. What I see happens often is we'll make this invite like, hey, maybe you've even had a conversation with them and you find out they want to lose 20 pounds. You find out that they, why they want to lose the 20 pounds. You're going through that form process, learning about their family, occupation, what they do for recreation. And then the message, I think that message, that last part is the part that we're lacking on, or many of us lack on. And so we're making invites like, hey, I'm interested, I know you want to lose this. And you make an invite like, let's say I'm starting a size challenge group on August 3rd. Do you want to be a part of the group? And that's kind of the invite. And then it's like crickets. Thumbs down or thumbs up if you've got that before. All right. And basically the reason I want to relate it to something so you can understand it better. It's kind of like if you were looking to buy a car, but let's say you already know what you want, and I'll use that as an example. When I bought my truck, I had from my Beachbody business. I had cash. I was going to buy it with my business. It was going to be my business truck. I already knew exactly what I wanted. I went to 5 dealerships that had the same truck before I bought one. And the reason was because the first 4 tried to sell me something I didn't want, and they didn't make any connection with me. They walked me through the lot like, hey, this is what we want. You know, this is the one. This is like, you'll love this. But the 5th one I went to, and then even one of them showed me the truck eventually, and then told me that someone was coming to get it in 2 hours, and I had to make a decision. And I was like, that's funny. I'm going to go somewhere else. You know, because he was trying to force me into a sell. And I bought my truck at the 5th location. And the reason is because the guy started to talk to me and my wife, was asking about our kids, asking how old they were, asking what it was we were exactly looking for, what we had in mind. Once I told him, he said, let's get in it. Let's get in it and take it for a drive. And he hopped in with us. He helped buckle the kids in. We all got in the truck and we drove. And he asked me questions. He's like, how does it feel? Do you like how it feels? You know, do you like does it drive good? You know, do you like all the compartments? You know, he was asking me, and I really felt what it would be like to drive that vehicle. But the first thing that got me to even get in that truck and want to talk to him is that he started asking about my family, and he started connecting with me on that level. So think about that as you are inviting people to your challenge group. Don't be the person that just comes in and says, hey, here's everything right here. This is the best one. This is the next best one. A lot of people are liking this one. You should try this one. Really get to know that person. Talk to them, find out what they need, and then offer them the solution that's going to be best for them. And then I think the most powerful part is, and you guys are all going to Super Saturday this weekend, and many of you guys came back from Summit. This is what happens. I'll relate it directly to Beachbody so you can see where you might be making, or you can make a shift in your invite. And I'll share with mine. I'll share with you mine. But what happens a lot of times is, as coaches, you know, we may do that forming process well. You know, we may have made that conversation well. Then we make that invite, but it's just a plain invite. Like, okay, awesome. You want to lose 20 pounds. You even help them know how it's going to feel. Like, you may even ask them that question. How's it going to feel to lose those 20 pounds? Like, when you finish the 21-day fix, you're down 20 pounds. Tell me how that's going to feel. And they feel that, and they're connected on that level. And they may start and they may not. You still may get crickets. They may say they're ready, and it may take them still another 3 months before they're actually ready. That's part of the process. But if you really want them to connect now and be ready to go, the best thing is to connect and share your message with them. So it's important that you develop your message. So I want you to write that down right now. Develop my message. What's your message? And it's not join my challenge group, my size challenge group on August 3rd. That's not your message. Your message is how Beachbody's helped you, how you feel, you know, now compared to how when you started, and why you're doing this. Like, why are you a coach? Why are you going to help? Why are you reaching out to them and wanting to help them lose 20 pounds? So what happens a lot of times is we don't make that connection with people. And so it's important that you get vulnerable and you start to share that. And it's a little bit uncomfortable at the beginning, but this is what a lot of coaches do, even coming out of Summit. And I talked with some of them about it. Like, I think I talked with Marquita and Mark when we were at Summit. People are like, dude, I saw you. What in the heck was that? Like 25,000 people working out with Shanti. That's got to be some record. Like, what is that? What are you doing? And they're just like, oh, I'm a Beachbody coach. We worked out down on the strip. We worked out with Tony Horton. And then that's it. There's no connection. There's no emotional connection. You don't relate with them. And there's no solid invite for you to join them. Right? So you need to be able to develop that message. So when someone says, Tim, like when Tim's a musician, when Tim's playing music, maybe he's got a P90X shirt on, he's rocking out, and they're like, Tim, P90X, dude, I heard about that. I don't want Tim to say, yeah, P90X is awesome, man, and then leave it at that. I want him to be able to connect with that person, share his message, and invite them to join him, right? So write down, develop my message. So I'm going to talk to you guys. I'm going to pretend I'm a brand new coach, and I'm going to walk you guys through my exact message that I shared when somebody asked me back in 2011, like, dude, what's that PX90 thing you're doing, right? Because they say that all the time, the PX90. So instead of saying, oh, P90X is great, man, I got abs for my first time, you should try it. That's what a lot of you guys are saying. I know a lot of us are saying it like that. So here's what I would do. And when I get on a Zoom call like this, and this is what you do one-on-one. So I'll use Ken as an example. Ken's my neighbor. Ken, by the way, is jacked. Like every time I see him at church, he's got these biceps like hanging out of his shirt, which is super awesome. But let's say I'm out mowing the lawn and I'm looking, I'm a proof the products work, or maybe I have the P90X shirt on and Ken's walking with his family. We stop right there. I have an opportunity. Ken's like, dude, P90X, I heard about that. Like, tell me about it. That's when I would say, dude, what have you heard about it? Have you tried it? Like, those are the questions I would ask. Maybe he has, maybe he hasn't. If you've tried it, I'd be like, oh man. And I would relate with him. I'd talk about one of the workouts. Like, what did you think? Were you totally like throwing up like I was the first day? So I would relate with him because I know everybody that does P90X is going to throw up when they do all those push-ups and pull-ups. So I would just relate with him on some level so we can build that rapport and that trust from the start. And then what I would do is I would share my message. And my message would be this is what my message was back then. It's also how I signed up 14 coaches in my first 3 months as a coach. I was doing this exact thing. I would be like, dude, yeah, after I made that connection, right? First the connection, I would say, yeah, it's crazy, but I committed to the 90 days of P90X because I was, I'd never really been in shape before. I didn't know exactly what to do. I didn't know how to work out. But one of my other neighbors, he was really fit. And I asked him, dude, how can I get in shape? He told me what he was doing, and he recommended I do P90X. So I decided I'd give it a shot. And I committed fully to the nutrition plan and the workouts. And in 90 days, like I lost 38 pounds. I had abs for the first time in my life. But what was even cooler than that is I stopped drinking energy drinks, which I drank every day. And I learned to eat right. And I stopped eating so much junk food. I stopped drinking soda. And I started drinking water, and I felt better than I've ever felt in my entire life. Like, I was 28 years old. I was 29 years old at that time. Like, oh, wait, I'll talk like I'm there. I'm 29 years old, but like, I feel like I'm 20, after doing this. And the cool thing is, Ken, I don't know, I haven't known you my whole life, but I've always struggled with self-esteem. Like I struggled with self-esteem. And so what I really love about this, other than being healthy, and fitter than I've ever been, is that I'm finally gaining confidence in myself. Like I'm feeling confident in who I am because, I realized that was hard and I did it and I'm gaining that confidence. But here's the cool thing, Ken, is, dude, I work in Idaho still. I go there every day from 5 to 5. And my wife goes and works at the Hilton Inn. That's why she's not here. That's why you see me out here rocking this 20-day-old baby by myself. And with my 2 daughters, because my wife works at night. I didn't know if you know she works at night, but she does. And the cool thing is after, doing P90X, I have a Beachbody coach. And I found out that, she does this full time. She does Beachbody coaching full time. She helps people like me get results, and Beachbody pays her to do that. So I realized that if I help enough people get results like I have, with P90X, like I experienced, that I can bring Gabby home from work and she doesn't have to work at night. And the thing is I know that we weren't meant to work every separate shifts for our entire life. It's been 5 years and I only see her 2 nights a week. If I want to see her, I got to drive over to the hotel. We got to go in for 5 minutes and get out before the boss comes out and sees us and she gets in trouble. And I'm not supposed to live like that. I'm also not supposed to be working 12 hours a day plus Saturdays. So it's a really cool thing that Beachbody's going to pay me to help people get results like I get. And that's why I want to help you complete the P90X program. And I'm like, we're starting a group in 2 weeks. Would you and your wife like to do that with us? So, okay, that's my invite. So can you see how that's more powerful than just saying, do you want to start my challenge group next week? Or even just saying, hey, you want to lose those 20 pounds? Because in that conversation, before I deliver that message, I'm going to talk to him about P90X. I'm going to find out why he did it. We're going to, laugh about it. I'm going to find out if he finished it or not. And then if not, I'm going to find out if he wants to get results. And then that's when I'm going to share that message and invite him to do that, because I want him to know why I'm doing this. Because people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. So the thing about that is, as we go through that, and we're, it's not a formal scripted thing, but as we talk about that, I'm just going to mention, because I already mentioned Beachbody coaching. I'm a Beachbody coach to help people. And so I'm going to start talking to Ken on deeper levels, and I'm going to start realizing that Ken travels to India for weeks to do projects, and he's away from the family, while his wife is home sick with the kids. So I'm going to talk to him about, dude, you could totally do this with me. Like, I'm planning on building a great team of amazing people, and I think you and I could do awesome. I believe you and I could make a big impact. I believe you and I could make a difference, not only here in Idaho Falls, but across the country. And, I would love for you to do that with me. So that's going to be my invite. So on that level, you're also helping them realize that they can become a coach too. You're going to get them, connect with them on a deeper level. But that's how I attracted in people, the people that joined my team in the beginning. Yes, they wanted to lose weight, which is how our conversation started. But as I shared that message about, I'm not supposed to be working 12 hours a day, and my wife's not supposed to be at work, at nights we're supposed to be together as a family. When I started sharing that message, that's when my friends would be like, I need to lose these 70 pounds, but my daughter's not supposed to be at daycare while I'm waitressing over at the Olive Garden. Like, is this something I could do too? And that's where I say, yes, you can. I'm brand new. I'm figuring it out, but we have all the tools and training, and I've met the best people that encourage me through this process. And I think it would be cool if you and I did this together. So that's how I built a team in the beginning. And that's how I still build a team. It's just my message is a little bit different now. I'm connecting, I still relate back to my story on how I got started, so I can connect with that person that's still brand new in that place I was at. So what I want you guys to do is, if you haven't crafted your message, I want you to write it out. And it should be like, you guys notice that took me like 2 or 3 minutes when I did that. Make it like 3 minutes. And the best way to craft your story is, how did I find out about it, right? I said my friend introduced me to it, how I felt before, how I felt after. So how you got introduced, how you feel now versus when you started, and why you're doing it. Why are you doing this? Why do you want to help that person that you meet? Why do you want to help them lose their weight? Why do you want them in your challenge group? And if you want a great book that's going to help you understand that process better, listen to Start With Why by Simon Sinek. Start With Why by Simon Sinek. And a great way to actually get into that mindset right now is, there's a YouTube audio. It's the #1 listened to TED Talk in the world. It's called Start With Why by Simon Sinek. It's 20 minutes long. Listen to that. It'll help you develop and craft your message, but it'll also teach you how the most successful companies in the world use that same process, right? Because people will spend, heck, this MacBook I think cost me $3,000. But why did I buy a MacBook over a $400 HP? It's because of Apple and their mission. It's their why it's the company and what they've created in their culture with Apple. So you get to create that in your own business. And the way to do that is your story, your message. What's your message to the world? Why are you doing this? One brand new coach, so you can get an example. Go check out Misty Hollingsworth. Go check out her stuff. I know she posted, she just gave like this look like, what? So Misty made a post today. She's like, what is it? My husband's been at work for 25 hours. And then he's got some, I can't remember exactly your wording, but she posted that on Facebook. My husband's been at work for 25 hours. I haven't seen him. That's why I'm going to build a successful business. That's why I'm helping people with their health and fitness. So she's like talking about that out loud on Facebook as well. Another great coach I see moving fast in the business is Jay Teagues. If you didn't watch his size video, go watch it. But why is he making these videos and getting out of his comfort zone? And the guy signed 13 coaches in his first weekend as a coach. But you know why? His wife's sick and he's in the military. And so he needs to get out of the military and spend every minute he can with his wife while he can. And so that's why he's doing everything that he is And that's the message that he's sharing with his challengers, with his coaches. Like, I want to help you because if I help you get results, I can spend time with my wife because she's going through this. And that's why I'm going to do this. So he's connecting with people on that emotional level. And they're, if you can do that, it's going to really speed up the process and really build what Chalene Johnson calls a lifer. You get somebody that's a part of this journey with you, that's a lifer. They're with you for life because you've connected on your message. And anything that you do in the future, like I'm going here, this is where I'm going with my business, they're going to go with you because you've built that connection. It's much bigger than just selling a challenge pack and getting a challenge group running. It's making that connection with people. I remember just telling people, they're like, how does it work? And I'm like, I don't know, but we're going to figure it out. Like, we have the best training. You know, I always said we have the best training, and my coach, Lindsay Matway, was a brand new coach, but she knew where she was going. And since she knew where she was going, I was like, I know where I'm going too. I'm bringing my wife home. And so you kind of have to get that mindset as you move forward and craft your message and just tell people. I told people we're going to make a huge impact. We're going to make a difference here in Idaho Falls, and we're going to spread from here. Our impact is going to spread from here. And the cool thing is that my wife's going to come home. You're not going to have to work at the restaurant anymore, and we're going to help a lot of people get healthy and fit. And it's going to be cool that you and I get to do that together. And, right, I made that sound kind of easy, but just realize that there's still going to be people that don't want to do that with you, and that's okay. Right? That's okay. Heck, it took one of my very best friends 3.5 years of me talking to him every single week because we hung out once a week. Took him 3.5 years to be like, okay, dude, you're like on vacation once a month. It must work. And I know if you can do it, like I'm more outgoing than you. If you can do this thing, I can do this thing. So just realize that everybody will be with their own time. But the only difference between these coaches that you see are Star Diamond and you as a brand new coach or you as an Emerald is the person that's Star Diamond or hitting Success Club monthly. Write this down. That person is more generous with their story. They're more generous with their story. We all have the same coach tools to give them. We all have the same training. We have the same products. We have the same CEO, the same customer service. So does someone want to unmute themselves and tell them what the only factor is in building this business? What's the only factor? I'm going to ask Mark.
My story.
Your story. You and your story. You and your story is the only factor that's different between any coach that's Star Diamond and you as a brand new coach or you as a brand new Emerald coach is how often you share your story. I share my story with 5 new people a day. And I was talking with some of our leaders the other day, just to give you an example. I never know where my next coach is going to come from. Hollis, for example, Hollis watched my videos. Because I was willing to make videos and put them out on YouTube, she connected with me, my passion, my excitement, my vision, and she said, I want to go with that guy. I want to go where that guy's going. And I want to apply my story and build my business with that guy. And it wasn't, I can guarantee you, I haven't had a deep conversation with Hollis. I talked to her for like 10 minutes yesterday. It wasn't because I'm a $1 million earner or a top coach, because there's a lot of those in the company. It's because she connected with the message that I was sharing.
True.
Right? So, Hollis, can I put you on the spot just 1 second? It'll be easy. Brand new coach. So, Hollis, I want to know so that each of us can discover what our story will do, like or getting ourselves out there at least, or sharing our message. So what made you, because I want you guys to tell me, Hollis didn't reach out to me and say, I want to be a coach. Hollis signed up as a coach, and then I'm like, who is this new coach I signed up? And then I texted her, and I got like a thing like, this is a landmine. So I called her, and then that's how we got connected and got her onto this team call. But what made you sign up as a coach or choose me, for example?
Yeah, the reason that I chose you, can everybody see me and hear me? Should I keep talking?
We can hear you.
Okay. The reason I chose you, Scotty, is because you clearly live what you're saying. you inspired me because you're not just talking, you're doing it. No matter what I looked at, it was just, I couldn't poke a hole in it. You are so sure about who you are and what you're doing and why you're doing it that you gave me confidence that you could show me how to do what you're doing. And I feel like, when people really expect a lot from themselves and they grow themselves and they become bigger than where I am right now, I just want to follow you, dude. I just want to expand myself to be as free with myself as you are, and in the process help other people.
Excellent.
That's why.
I love that. So what I want each of you guys to know, and I got to do this at Summit. If you weren't there, I got to teach a workshop. And at the end, it just came at my mind at the end. I had 3 minutes left on the little timer thing, and I'm not one that's going to short people 3 minutes in our presentation. So I just picked somebody out of the front that was brand new. I was like, who's brand new in the audience? Come up here. And they came up on stage, and I said, here's the thing. Like, we're in a room of 8,000 people, so huge props to that brand new coach to stand on a stage in front of 8,000 people. That would have scared the crap out of me 4.5 years ago. But I stood her up there, and I stood myself up there, and I said that same thing. We have the same training, the same tools, the same products. And the thing is I may be $1 million earner, make a 7-figure earning with Beachbody, and this coach right here makes nothing with Beachbody. But if we get on that stage and we are confident in our story, who we are, why we're doing this, we can deliver the same message and with the same attitude, and nobody's going to know the difference. Nobody's going to know who's the 7-figure earner and who's the brand new coach. It's all a matter of attitude and being solid in knowing who you are and where you're going with Beachbody. So that's what I want you guys to each know, is that you can put your message out there the same way I can. And the more often you do that, the more people you're going to find. And what I've seen as well, and Hollis kind of validated that, is with consistency matters. That people want to see that you know where you're going, you're so convicted in what you're doing, and that you're consistent at it. Like, I guarantee if she would have found one of my videos, like I have that sacrifice video, it has like 13,000 views or something like that, 8,000. My videos don't have tons like some people's do, but I guarantee if she would have seen that video from 2 years ago and then nothing after that, she would have looked for somebody that's still showing up, that's still living that every day. She wouldn't have gone off the success from 2 years ago or 3 years. She wants somebody that's right now, continually knows where they're going and showing up. And that's what your clients want as well. And that's why consistency is the most important. Being confident in who you are, where you're going, and then consistency. Because people aren't going to be ready right now. They're going to be ready when they have that moment in their life where they connect with your story, or things get hard enough in their life where they're like, okay, this is it. Just like me. I got on the phone with Lindsay 3 times, and I already had those great results with P90X. She's like, Scotty, you'd be a great coach. I'm like, I know, but I'm not going to sign up for that thing. Like, I don't want to sign up. I'm helping people. But inside I had insecurities and fears of failing. And I would get on the phone with her again. She'd follow up a couple months later. I'm like, I think I'm ready. And she'd try to follow up and get me to sign up. And I'm like, nah, not my time. I'm not going to do it. But the thing is I saw her stay consistent. I saw that from when I first talked to her, she was a coach for 3 months. She was a baby coach. But I thought she was the number 1 coach in the company. But I saw her grow from month 3 up to at her year mark when I actually signed up. And it wasn't that she did anything different. I signed up when I was ready. When I had that moment in my office. Are you guys there? Did I cut out? My internet said unstable. Did I cut out right there? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Are you guys there?
Choppy. It's a little choppy.
Yeah, we can hear you, Scotty. It's a little choppy.
It's a little like frozen, but I didn't know if you could hear me.
No, we can still hear you, man.
You guys were frozen, but you could hear me doing this. The thing is, okay, we're not frozen anymore. The thing is when she invited me, guys, I want you guys to realize that. She was a coach for 3 months. I thought she was the number one coach in the company. But it's because she shared her message with me about how her daughter was born with the complications. She was a bartender. She was bankrupt, and that she was going to get out of that with Beachbody. And I was like, wow, I would like to get out of what I'm at. Like, I would like to get out of what I'm facing with my job and Gabby and her job, but I wasn't ready then. I had fears. But I watched her stay consistent over the next 9 months. And when my time came, when my moment came, I called her. I said, I'm ready. Sign me up today. Like, I'm ready to do this. So that's why it's so important that you deliver that message. You stay true and convicted to who you are, what your message is, and keep moving forward. And then, with that, the consistent will come. Every activity you take right now, it's like watering and expanding the root system. If you don't see the branch coming up yet with the leaves, you got to keep watering it or those roots will die. If you haven't listened to a YouTube audio called, it's about the Chinese bamboo tree, listen to it, because it will clearly put into perspective this business. Because for those 8 months before I became a coach, I was talking about P90X. I was talking about running and eating healthy and telling people to do P90X. And then when I became a coach, I was getting no's and no's and no's and no's, and then a yes, and then some no's. But the thing is, I kept doing it. I kept going for it every single day. And the analogy of the bamboo tree, just to give it to you short, but you should really listen to the whole thing. The Chinese bamboo tree, it takes 4 years of watering and fertilizing every single day before it even breaks the soil. And then in the next 60 days, I think, it sprouts to 90 feet tall. But if they miss watering that bamboo tree or fertilizing it for a day, it dies. And you have to start the whole process over. So think about it like that. And it's Les Brown that talks about it in one of his speeches. So search Les Brown bamboo tree. And he relates it to network marketing like we do. He's like, you're going to be watering this Beachbody business, right? You're doing this act, you're doing the 3 vital behaviors, you believe in yourself. You're like, I'm going, right? And they're like, I don't want to go with you. And you're like, that's okay. But I just wanted to make sure you knew you could come with me, right? And then you're taking those with you that want to go. They talk about the people in your neighborhood that are going to be like, Dave, Marquita, you're still over there watering that tree. I don't see anything yet. What are you doing wasting your time? Obviously, there's nothing growing. What are you doing? You're going to get people doing that, but you keep watering that thing because you're building that root system just like the Chinese bamboo tree. And then one day it's going to grow and flourish into something excellent. And I've seen it in thousands of coaches. I know every single one of you guys has that same potential. So let's do it, guys. Are you guys willing to? Let's do a call to action. We got our team. Make sure you get your team cup signed up that we talked about earlier in this call. But it is Thursday. By Sunday, I want each of you guys to share your message with at least 5 people a day. Let's do it for a week until next Thursday. 5 people a day, share your message. In person, on the phone, with your neighbor, with your mom, with your dad, with your cousin, with your best friend. But don't worry if they want to come with you or not, because your job is not to convince them. Your job is to let people know so that they know they can come with you, for those that are looking for something like that you can connect with. So thumbs up if you'll do 5 a day for the next 7 days. And then hopefully that'll create the habit that you continue that, right? What I want you guys to know on top of that is we have a coach opportunity call next Thursday. So a cool thing on top of that takeaway is as you deliver you share your message with them. You connect with them, share the message like we talked about. Invite them to listen to the call with us next Thursday so they can get all the details. So we're going to do a coach opportunity. I'll do a webinar. I'll have slides. I'll talk about everything Beachbody, how Beachbody was founded, all our products, Shakeology, challenge packs. I'll start with my story, of course. We'll also have Mark Roy, who you see on this call as well, who is at Summit, share his story. So we're going to connect with someone as a brand new coach, me. They'll already have heard your story. So let's get people invited to that call next Thursday, same time and same link. You guys good with that? Okay, awesome. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you guys next week in the team pages. And post up pictures of your Super Saturday because people are going to ask you what that thing is. Good? Okay, we'll see you guys later. Thank you. Love you guys.